You're not gonna believe what happened the other day. I was out in my backyard, minding my own business, doing some yard work when I noticed this weird buzzing sound above my head. At first, I thought it was just a bee or something, but nope, it was a drone, just hovering there, like it was watching me. At first I brushed it off, thinking maybe it was a kid playing around, but then it came back. Again and again. That's when I started getting suspicious. Turns out it wasn't just any random drone, it was Karen from the HOA. Yep, *that Karen. The one who writes people up for having weeds in their driveway and complains if your grass is half an inch too tall. Apparently, she decided she had the right to fly a drone over my property to check for violations. I was shocked. Who does that? So I decided to do a little digging and a little improvising. Let's just say things escalated. Quickly. I didn't mean for it to go the way it did, but once I figured out how to jam the signal, well, let's just say the drone didn't exactly land softly. But the real drama, that started when the drone crashed, right into her windshield, and that's when everything really hit the fan. Now, before you think I'm out here taking down drones for fun, let me explain. This wasn't some random one-time thing. Karen had been on my case for months. Ever since I moved in, she's had a problem with everything I do. What time I take my trash out, how I park my truck, even the color of my shed. She runs the HOA like it's her personal kingdom, and trust me, she loves finding reasons to write people up. But flying a drone over my backyard, that crossed a line. I didn't even know it was her at first. I thought maybe someone was casing the place, trying to steal something. I've got tools, equipment, even my dogs were acting weird every time the drone showed up. That's when I set up my own camera, just to see what was going on. And sure enough, I caught the drone flying low and slow, right over my fence, staring into my yard like it had a mission. Then I saw the markings. A tiny sticker with her initials, plain as day. That's when I knew. Karen wasn't just being nosy, she was spying on me. But why? Was she trying to get me fined again? Or was there something else going on? That's when I decided to take matters into my own hands. So I started keeping track. Every time the drone flew over, how long it stayed, where it hovered. It was always the same pattern, like it was looking for something specific. It wasn't just curiosity anymore. It felt calculated. I even asked a few neighbors if they'd seen it. And guess what? They had. Karen had been flying it over multiple houses, not just mine. One guy said she tried to accuse him of building an unauthorized structure just because he put up a playhouse for his kids. That's when things got weirder. I got a letter from the HOA claiming I had suspicious materials in my backyard. Suspicious. Like I was hiding something illegal. Only way she could have known what was back there was with that drone. She must have zoomed in and snapped pictures without my permission. I tried talking to her calmly, just to ask what was going on. She shut the door in my face. At that point, I felt boxed in. I didn't know who to trust. A couple of the neighbors supported her, either scared of her or totally on board with her rulebook madness. But others started opening up. One woman told me Karen had been trying to get certain homeowners written up so they'd sell. Something about raising the property value. That's when it stopped being annoying and started getting shady. By now, I was deep into it. Every day felt like a new twist. The drone kept coming, even after I made it clear I wasn't okay with it. I even put up signs. Private property, no trespassing, you name it. But nothing stopped it. That's when I started researching how these drones worked, trying to understand what kind of range they had, and how someone like Karen was even flying it without drawing more attention. I wasn't trying to be sneaky, I just wanted her to stop. But it felt like the more I pushed back, the more she doubled down. Then, I caught her red-handed. One afternoon, I saw her in the community park with a controller in her hands, eyes glued to the sky. I followed the drone's path. It was headed straight for my backyard. That was it. I'd had enough. I'd already been learning about signal jammers, what they do, how they disrupt communication between the drone and its controller. I rigged up a basic setup, just enough to interfere, and I waited. As the drone approached again, lower than ever, hovering just above my tool shed, I flipped the switch. It wobbled, hesitated, then spiraled fast. I watched it disappear over the fence toward the street, and then came the crash. Glass, a scream, tires screeching. I ran out front, heart pounding, not knowing what I was about to face. I turned the corner and there it was, Karen's car, parked halfway in the street, her windshield completely shattered. The drone was embedded right in the glass like a metal bird frozen mid-dive. She was standing next to it, staring in disbelief, phone already in hand. I expected her to start yelling, but she didn't. Instead, she looked scared, not like someone mad their drone crashed, more like someone who just lost something way more important. That's when I noticed something strange. She wasn't recording the damage. She was trying to get the drone out fast, almost like she didn't want anyone else to see it. I stayed back, watching from behind a neighbor's car. When she finally yanked it loose, something fell out. A small black memory card. She snatched it up so fast you'd think it was gold. That's when I knew this wasn't just about spying or HOA fines anymore. Later that night, I got a message. No name, no number, just a warning. Asterisk, leave it alone. Asterisk, and that's when it clicked. Karen wasn't working alone. There was something more going on, something she didn't want anyone uncovering. The drone wasn't just about catching overgrown grass or fence violations. It had footage, maybe of me, maybe of something else entirely, and now, whatever it was, I was in the middle of it, whether I wanted to be or not. The next morning, I woke up to a knock on my door. Not Karen, not the HOA, two men in plain clothes, badges around their necks. They said they were investigating unauthorized aerial surveillance in the neighborhood. Turns out, someone had filed a formal complaint, not about the drone crashing, but about what was asterisk on asterisk it. I didn't say much, just told them what happened, that I'd seen Karen flying it, and that she retrieved the memory card right after the crash. They nodded like they already knew. Later that day, word spread fast. Karen had been taken in for questioning. The footage on that drone didn't just show backyards. It showed her sneaking into properties late at night, planting things, marking fences with chalk, slipping notes into mailboxes. She'd been staging violations to drive certain families out, then tipping off a real estate buddy to swoop in and buy low. She was manipulating the whole neighborhood, using the HOA as cover. Everyone thought that was the end of it. She got removed from the board, the drone stuff stopped, and things started feeling normal again. But a week later, I got one more message. No number, just a file attached. It was a short video, taken from a drone, not Karen's, a different one. And it was hovering over asterisk my asterisk house. So yeah, I don't think this is over. After that final video, I decided to install my own security system, real cameras, motion lights, the works. I wasn't about to get caught off guard again. I sent the clip to the same investigators who dealt with Karen, and they assured me they were looking into it. Whether it was someone new or part of her same circle, I never found out, but the drone never came back. Neighbors started talking more openly after everything came out. The guy across the street, who always kept to himself, ended up being the one who'd first reported Karen anonymously. The woman with the playhouse. She finally got approval without anyone blocking it. The HOA brought in an outside company to manage things, and meetings turned from tense standoffs to actual conversations. As for me, I still keep an eye on the sky now and then. Can't help it, but things feel quieter now. More normal. I never thought a drone would lead to uncovering a whole web of manipulation right here in our neighborhood. It's wild how far some people will go for control. So yeah, when Karen from the HOA sent that drone over my land, she didn't just cross a line. She exposed a whole mess hiding just under the surface.